Welcome to the Weekday Report for Tuesday, September 16th. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. Firefighters early this morning battled a 2-alarm fire at an apartment upstairs of Spanky's Bar and Grill. John Brines filed this report from the scene.
I'm John Brines for Kenosha News. Fire broke out at Spanky's Bar and Grill overnight, and I'm here with the owner, Rick Kavalauskas. What can you tell us about the damage?
Most of the damage is upstairs. There's very little downstairs, a little bit of water damage coming through the front right here, but most of it's upstairs. Almost all of it's upstairs.
Now, the firefighters were able to pull out the tenant from the flat above. What can you tell us about him?
He's out of the hospital. He's with his sister right now. He's doing fairly well. He was a little black when he got here this morning from the soot nap.
And what do you plan to do with the popular eatery here now?
I'm probably going to be closed today, the way it looks right now. For when I'm waiting for the insurance company, the health department, and the fire department to come back. So
you want to rebuild them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to gut the upstairs and rebuild it. And yeah.
Okay. Kenosha firefighters say that the fire is still under investigation. For Kenosha News, I'm John Brines.
Thanks, John. The City Council passed the resolution Monday night that asks the Parks Commission to keep Kennedy Drive if at all feasible. Parks Commission members will be tasked with voting on a Kennedy Park master plan that calls for turning Kennedy Drive into a biking path with scenic overlooks. However, the Commission tabled action on the plan until more facts were known about the drive. With the resolution that passed Monday, the Council is asking the Parks Commission to explore ways to keep Kennedy Drive in any master plan it approves. The developer interested in turning the Heritage House into a hotel received a big boost late last week. Gorman and Company received notice that it would get $2.7 million in equity for its project. Fire, a community development company run out of West Allis, has approved the selling of $10 million in federal tax credits that will in turn raise the equity needed for the project. Gorman is now looking to secure the remaining finances to get started on the redevelopment, with hopes to have the boutique hotel up and running by April 2016. The Big Read is back. Here's Janine Anderson with a preview.
I'm Janine Anderson with the Kenosha News here at the Northside Public Library, where they are getting ready to begin handing out copies of Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. This is this year's selection for the Big Read. Run by UW Parkside, the community reading event has a month's worth of activities scheduled. If you'd like a copy of the book, stop by any of the Kenosha Public Libraries and pick one up. They're free. To find out more information about the events, go to uwp.edu/bigread. For the Kenosha News, this is Janine Anderson.
Thanks, Janine. Bradford shut out St. Joseph in non-conference soccer action Monday. David Marin has the details.
Bradford, shown here in white, defeated St. Joseph 6-0 in a non-conference boys soccer game on Monday evening at Amici Field. Freshman Victor Andrade led Bradford with 2 goals and an assist as the Red Devils improved to 1-9-2. Andrade, a freshman, boosted his team-leading goal total to 7 with scores in the 12th and 35th minutes. David Marin, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? Minnesota Vikings running back Adrian Peterson faces up to 2 years in prison and a $10,000 fine if found guilty on a charge he injured his 4-year-old son by spanking him with a tree branch. Since he was charged, there's been lots of talk about corporal punishment and about whether Peterson should play in this Sunday's game. Share your thoughts on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with this week's History Mystery.
During the time of Kenosha's history as a great transportation hub, large cargo ships often graced our harbor. But one of those ships left us with one heck of a mess to clean up. On June 10, 1981, the Akawa Canyon unloaded 20,000 tons of road salt on the south side dock. When she departed, the crew neglected to cast off one of the lines, and down came a steel retaining wall which supported the dock. 7,000 tons of salt from the mountainous pile perched there slid into the harbor. It was no small amount of damage. The 100 feet of submerged dock grew to 200 feet in the days following the accident. Luckily, area sports fishermen recalled the incident did not harm the aquatic life in the harbor. I'm Diane Giles for the Kenosha News.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Janine Anderson is gathering local reaction to Chicago's new ban on smoking in parks, and Diane Giles is putting together a remembrance of Kenosha music legend Emil Passetti, who died overnight. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.